Taylor finally. Thanks, Taylor, for dropping by.
What's up, Taylor?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I only slightly early to the thing
That's
you
right.
told us
You're
about
supposed to
this
be
goddamn
really
morning?
early.
Yeah.
Let's just get this out of the way. I did Comic Book Bullies last night. It was their 200th episode extravaganza. It was epic. It was so much fun.
It was so much
It
fun.
was such a
I
great
watched
time.
it this morning.
Awesome. It was such a great time. Yeah, go back and find it on just go to outrightgeekery.com and there's links to the Comic Book Bully stuff there. But I want to get out of the way. And next week on the 25th, we'll be doing top five comic book events. I already have all mine figured out. I just have to put them in order.
Too. Yeah, that's my only thing is trying to figure out the order. It's hard.
I do have a DC event after thumbing back through some stuff. I did manage to throw a DC event on there.
I've got one DC event for sure and one that I'm considering, but I only got like 3 right now.
Convergence? No, Trinity War.
Ooh.
That's not even an event, and it was bad.
It was bad. All right.
It was a crossover.
I don't know. Was it an event?
It's a crossover.
It was just like it was the issues of Justice League and Justice League Dark and
okay.
Yeah. By our own criteria, it is not an event book.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I don't have a DC event.
I think that's going to be some of the arguing that happens on that.
Yeah, the one that's on my list is one that I'm actually not even sure counts as an event, but I'm just going to count it anyway.
Exactly. I'm just going to do what I do.
Yeah.
Because it's the only DC event.
See, that's an arc.
That's the problem.
That's not even a crossover.
I mean, it was a crossover because it was Green Lantern and Green Lantern Corps.
It was 2 writers.
Come on.
It was because Tomasi wrote the other half of that.
I think there were tie-ins, which is one of the main criteria I'm using is that there were like tie-in books. Like, wasn't there like a Superboy Prime book?
Yes.
And
yes.
Like a
pick.
Cyborg
You're
Superman
gonna have
book.
to defend this pick, so you should really know.
I'm just gonna make my criteria. If it has tie-ins, it counts.
That's fair.
All right.
That's fair. I just
that really opens it up wide.
It almost made my list. I gotta give Marvel cred. Holy shit, they've had some of the best comic book events of all time.
My list is definitely going to be dominated by Marvel for sure.
Mine too. Mine could possibly still be dominated by Bendis if I go back and double.
It's hard not to. It's hard not to.
Good events.
Fuck yeah, you did, dude.
I have one Bendis event for sure, and some that I'm considering. Yeah,
it's hard because Secret Invasion and House of M are so different, but they're so just iconic in the way they.
Those are the two. Those are the two that are probably going to make my list.
How could they not, though? Right?
House of M and Secret Invasion.
House of M redefined.
We're going to have the same damn list. We're all going to have the same fucking list.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't want to throw something out just to be like, contrarian about it,
No,
like if you think something should be on the list, put it on your list. I wouldn't want to be like, oh no, this is for sure going to be on Gomer's list, so I can't include it,
Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
No, we can't do
that. All right, well, let's start the show. We're talking about this week's books. Let's do it. Adam's not here again. That's fine. He had a vacation or something.
This is bad comedy.
It is. It is Galvatron. Never a favorite of mine, Galvatron. Maybe in the comics when RC was kicking his ass, but that's about it.
I liked Galvatron. I like the design more than
he's okay. Yeah. Still not a Megatron. Oh, greetings, geeks. Welcome back to another episode of this Geek and Comics, Our Geekery's comic book shit talk show.
I gotta do it because Adam's not here.
It's Gomer, Jules, Taylor hanging out. We're talking comics this week. All the new stuff coming out. Technically,
today,
a lot of it is out right now. You could go and buy it right now.
But do you want to?
But do you want to? No, you want to wait till Wednesday.
Well, let's find out.
Taylor jumping right into it. All right, yeah, let's do it.
It's masterful.
Let's do it. We started DC always a distinguished competition because again, those books always come out earlier.
Yeah, they're out today.
So, yeah, they're out right now. We're going to show as many of these previews off as we can. Batman Fortnite 0 point number 3. Batman versus Snake Eyes. It's Batman versus Snake Eyes.
That would be a cool fight. But even if I wanted to wholeheartedly recommend this one, it's probably already sold out.
Oh, man. People are
these
hunting this
Fortnite crossovers, have been ripped off the shelves like the second they're put on,
Yeah.
I've read the first two just because I'm a digital reader, so I don't have to worry about the shelves. And I'm just going to say this is that this is not for comic book
This got me
fans.
into Fortnite. This got you into Fortnite.
No, dude, I've never played Fortnite. I don't plan to. I'm just not that kind of gamer. I'm a comic book reader, and I have no idea what the fuck was going on. I felt very lost reading the first two. I am gonna get this because it's fucking. Now that's awesome.
He's got a disco ball grenade. Okay, if you throw that, it makes your opponents dance, so you can shoot them easier.
Man, they stole that from Ratchet and Clank, but hey, whatever.
Yeah. Oh man, there's no new ideas anymore. Everything is stolen. But
well,
that's going to be sold out very fast.
That's from Ratchet and Clank. This reads like something that references a lot of video games I've never played because I'm not a video game guy, is how I would sum up the first two issues. So I do feel like there are a lot of things I'm like, I have no idea what that's a reference to. I have no idea what's going on in the scene. I don't know what that line came from.
I'm not getting it.
You're not missing
Catwoman number 31 by Ranvi Fernando Blanco. Amazing Jenny Frison cover.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. We have some previews of this as well. Sucks I gotta drag these over.
This is a book that I picked up like random issues of this here and there when it was like advertised as like a one shot on the outside, and I like it. It's good stuff.
Ranvi's really good.
Yeah, it just seems like at this point that there's too much for me to try to go through the backlog for, but I would recommend this book even though I'm not going to get it myself.
I've been reading it.
Man, my kid plays the BRs. He loves it. I love watching him, but no, I'm not good at them personally.
I'm not good at
them.
But
I enjoy watching other people who are good play.
That's fair.
Games.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Moving on. Dark Knights, Death Metal, Trade. Flash 770. Any love there? Here is a Brett Booth cover. I love that.
I am going to pick this up. This is an arc that is following the one true Flash, Wally West, and I've been enjoying it so far.
Here we go. Bitter.
No,
Sour grapes.
I've been reading this as well. I am a longtime Wally fan.
There it is.
I like where it's going. I guess as a Flash fan, don't you feel like you want them to get there already? They've done so much.
No, it's the way
Wally.
Everyone has explained this to me as Wally travels through time and meets the other Flashes and does other things through time. Sounds awesome. It really does.
It's awesome.
It sounds fun.
It's a fun concept. I mean, he's been sliding down dinosaurs. He's been hanging out with a gold beetle in the future, which I found that to be a very fun character. I might try to see if there's more stories
FDR? Is that supposed to be FDR?
Yeah,
I think that is FDR.
Yeah,
I know that this issue is going to pick up with the cliffhanger with the last one left off, which was Hitler holding the Spear of Destiny.
Oh, sweet! I love those sorts of stories.
Yeah, Jay Garrick Flash era, proper young Jay Garrick. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty rad, and the art is great.
The art is great.
It's a pretty rad book. Moving on, Harley Quinn Poison Ivy is getting collected. Joker second printing. Justice League number 61. Do we even want to look? Do we even?
I think I'm going to pick this up, but I honestly hate myself for picking this up. But I am probably going to do it.
I'm done with Justice League. I'm done.
I'm going to give it an arc, but I already tell I'm going to regret it.
I'm picking it up for the backup. The backup is the only reason to pick this book up.
That is absolutely true. That the backup with Merlin is good
awesome.
Stuff.
The backup is the book I'm reading. Justice League is the book I guess I'm paying
for. $5 for 5 pages ain't worth it.
No, you're right.
You're right. You're right. And the only reason I pick up this book is so I hope they eventually just give Justice League Dark its own proper book again. I'm just waiting for that. I'm just reading this to keep the story going until.
So far we've had a book that I'm not picking up that I do recommend, and a book that I am picking up that I don't recommend. So,
dude, yeah.
Weird.
We need to not do this show on Tuesdays. We need to not do the show on Tuesdays. Taylor's whack by the middle of the week.
Just goes off the rails once you hit mid-Tuesday afternoon.
Motherfucker off the rails.
I keep my shit together through Monday for you guys, and I hope you appreciate it.
This is actually a pretty good Cy Spurrier and Jeff Loveness doing the Galaxy of Terrors.
Oh, that is a fun read.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's fun, probably.
It's fun.
Yeah, that's probably the best word for it. Legends of the Dark Knight #1. What is this? What even is this?
I'm assuming an anthology book.
Comics icons and rising stars alike will tell digital first. Oh, so this has already been out. This has already been out.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a printed version of a bunch of digital first stuff they've already done.
That's what it feels like. Yes.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like. Here we go. Probably the book I'm looking forward to the most this week from DC.
From DC, hands down.
Oh yeah.
Nightwing #80. Tom Taylor, he kills it on everything he does. He sure
does.
Great. He's just really good at making comic books.
He's been spinning gold lately, and this is easily my favorite Bat book coming out right now.
Yeah, I don't even like calling it a Bat book. It feels like it brings it down.
You know what? It just makes me really want to read Tom Taylor write Spider-Man again, though, man.
Oh, that was great. That was the only good Spider-Man title going for a really long while.
Yeah. And this has just made Dick Grayson, Peter Parker interesting. This book is so much fun and has no business being this good. But Tom Taylor's fucking amazing.
The art is really good too. Look,
absolutely,
finally
this is the best Bat book, period.
It's doing everything right by the characters that I want him to do right by. I love Oracle as a character, and I'm very happy that they're dealing with her and not and just her. You know, it's not 10 different fucking characters, so you get 3 panels of Oracle, and then hey, here you go.
Exactly.
There's your Oracle for the day.
Well, yeah, we were talking on Sunday that the main Bat book is just a revolving door of characters that are just people you don't give a shit about.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't care about Miracle Molly. I don't care about Ghostmaker. I don't care about Clown Hunter. And Clown Hunter is probably the best of the bunch, but even then, not much to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, even then, he's kind of terrible. Love this cover by Jamal Campbell. It's probably the one that I will get if I can find it. It's amazing. It's so well done. All right, moving on. We're almost to the end here. Superman Red and Blue, lame. I'm not even pulling up the preview for this because I don't like the way they're doing the colors. It's like the black, white, and red, but in those books, the red is supposed to be blood for violence.
Yeah.
Superman Red and Blue is just a lame idea. It's dumb.
I got the first issue. So, like, with all anthology books, you just gotta hope you had at least 2 or 3 stories that are good. And there was one in that first issue that I actually liked. But yeah, I don't think it's worth the price of admission here.
It is not.
Yeah, I'm not picking this up. It does have some nice creators on it. James Stokey, Nick Spencer, doing
Christian Ward,
Michelle Fife doing a fucking
that's
awesome.
Okay.
Love that.
There's
art.
a lot of cool art. Yeah, Christian Ward.
Let me see. Let me find a stupid preview.
Oh man, but it's not worth it.
You caved.
It's a trap.
You caved.
It's an Admiral Akbar trap. It is.
It is, dude. It's a trap.
It's a trap, man.
Trap.
They don't need your dollars, guys. They need to be making better books. We don't need these anthology cash grab books. We need books.
And it's not a cash grab if there's something entertaining in there, if somebody is enjoying it, but it feels like it's an extra $1 for not that much. I hate the color palettes that they use. I understand that that's like the whole gimmick here. I hate it. It hurts my eyes.
I'm just going to say this.
I don't like it.
These books only work when someone has the story to do it. When someone wants to do this project and this is the project they make. They've done so many of these to the point it feels gimmicky.
You're right. When it's an editorial mandate, it feels
when it's an editorial mandate,
The way that they're
Exactly.
cranking these things out, there's at least one anthology book every week, it seems, and it just gotta think that this is the editorial telling them shit something out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like write a 5-page Superman story. We don't care what it's about. We're gonna throw it in this anthology. You know.
Yeah,
I
man.
like it.
I
A lot
just
of
feel like they're
variants.
missing the mark.
That's nothing against the writers. That was a great roster of
Yeah,
writers.
nothing
there,
against
but-
them, and there
No,
might
no,
be some
or
great
artists.
stuff in here, but it feels kind of like it feels terrible. I don't like it.
It feels like it's made to be sold and not made to be enjoyed.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about a book that is actually probably worth picking up at DC. Wonder Girl #1, Joelle Jones. It's at
I'll
least
try
going
to
be
pick this
pretty.
up if it's still there. I think I'm gonna try to pick this up
Yeah.
tomorrow.
It's at least going to look pretty, and we do have the preview images. I don't know why it's running so damn slow, but oh my gosh, Joelle Jones.
Oh,
Joelle
man, this
Jones
looks
is
awesome.
a damn good artist, and this is a great character for her that plays to her strengths.
Mhm.
Yeah, this should be worth picking up for the art alone, especially since it's only $3.99.
Yes,
Exactly.
this is
I have
definitely
seen-
worth picking up.
I have seen some people upset that she is not, an indigenous or South American creator or whatever. I get it. I understand those beefs, but I don't care. This looks amazing.
This looks awesome.
And I read the miniseries, her Future State miniseries. It was good, and it was, respectful, and I don't know. Man, this is gonna be great.
I'm just gonna say this, guys. Stanley
stoked
created
for
Black
this book.
Panther with Jack Kirby. Okay, comic
Yeah.
book is. It just depends on the story being told and the care being told in the story and the character that they create. As long
Yeah.
as I feel respect is given to the art and character, and this is their character. Joelle Jones is their Wonder Woman. I just want to see them do their book, and let's just see where it goes from there. I'm
There's
excited
your,
about this.
There's your blank cardstock
Ooh,
variant.
it's an interesting choice.
It is an interesting choice. I
Is
don't
that
know
just
why
like front and black? Kind of looks like
it's like a canvas, like a
stone surface or something maybe.
yeah, it does feel or look something like that. It's cool though. And Young
cool.
Justice, we will bring those because it's the Greg Wiseman, Kevin Hops.
You mean the good one?
It's the good one based off the TV show. Yeah, this
Yep.
was really good.
Yes, that's because one of the writers from the TV show wrote this.
Yeah,
So
it was really good. It was
it's-
really good.
It's cool because it's almost filling in.
And
those
that's
missing
shitting on
pieces.
Bendis. You're shitting on Bendis again.
Oh, I am shitting on Bendis for this one because first off, Young Justice was created by Peter David, who is one
Yeah.
of my favorite comic book writers of all
Yeah.
time.
He's great. He's amazing.
He's great, and he wrote the show with Greg Reisman. So this is cool that he gets to do this book, which kind of fills in the gaps from the missing parts of all the time jumps.
I love that.
It's a lot of fun. I love that show.
All right, enough with DC. Getting into everybody else. We'll start at Image Comics. We have Home #2. Home #2. I read the first issue. It was quite good. It's about a mother and a son who get picked up at the border for being, whatever illegal immigrants trying to get into our country, trying to get a better life. Oh, but fuck them though. They get separated, as was the trend. That was the policy that was happening under the last administration. And he's scared. He's nervous. A guy comes in there into his cell and is kind of an asshole to him. And he has powers, and his powers come out. And the book just sucks you in. You almost forget that there's a superpower hook at the end because it's so real about their journey, from Central America to the United States. Excellent.
Yeah. Part of me was
debut.
kind of disappointed when you mentioned that there were superpowers involved here, because I feel like this story has legs even without it. I mean, if it enhances the story, yeah, that's great. But I feel like that's not the main point here.
They're trying to be mainstream comic books too. You
That's
gotta
true.
have a little bit of a not even a cape and tights hook anymore. With everything that's going on, but there's got to be something supernatural. Going on. There's
Not necessarily. I mean,
No,
one of my
but-
favorites of all time was Day Tripper, and that didn't have any supernatural.
Yeah, that's
elements
true.
to it.
That's true. It had a great hook too, though. But I
Yeah,
don't
fair.
know. But I mean, you're right. But let me get rid of that.
I was gonna say it reminds me of that. Does everyone remember that Magneto story that they did?
Hey,
where he
Magneto
was-
Testament.
Yes, Testament.
Oh my
But
gosh,
It's the opposite.
one of my
because
favorites.
You wait for all of Testament for him to get his powers, He doesn't. So
It's
was
powerful though, dude.
It's powerful.
It's a powerful
So I
book.
did feel at first when I started reading this, I was like, "Oh my god, am I gonna get testamented?" And like nothing happens, and this is
Sure.
just about what's happening.
Yeah.
And so I did kind of love that it kind of, as a brown person, the twist was that there is a book about like superpowers. I was like, "Oh, thank fuck," because I don't think my heart could have taken another testament.
Nice. So yeah, Home number 2 is a winner. The Lighthouse. I didn't read the first issue of Lighthouse.
I did. It's an adaptation book, man.
I mean, aren't you obliged to pick that up? It being your namesake and all.
I am because it is my namesake. I am
That's
absolutely obliged
That's
to
right.
support anything with his name.
I
on
always
it.
forget that.
Nope, that's where my name comes from.
So this is Radiant Black. It looks pretty cool. This, I think he's actually speaking with the orb that's his suit. It's like a smart thing, like Venom almost.
It's fun.
Rad.
Yeah.
It's rad. Kyle Higgins is the guy that started the Power Rangers run that it's on right now.
This is basically what this is.
This is basically what this is him getting to do his own version of it. And it's pretty fucking great. This book is fucking awesome though. Scumbag.
Scumbag is really fun. What if the worst guy on the planet was the only one who could save the planet? He accidentally gets injected with a super soldier sort of serum, and they need him, and it's just his escapades, winning and beating ass. And
it's also
it's
basically
really
an anthology book because there's a different.
Well,
artist.
kind of. It's still telling the same sequential story, but Rick Remender has a different artist every issue.
It's fucking awesome.
And it's very cool. It's very fun.
It plays to each issue. The way some TV shows have a different director in every episode.
Yeah.
It's still one story, but certain episodes look and feel totally different from others is how I would
describe it. You think Remender is doing that? Is playing in the script to the artist? Do you think he's that good?
I think he's that good. Because
I think so too.
Each issue has felt like it played to the art's strength within the story.
It really did.
It's like hard to know who he wrote each issue for.
It's hard to know how much input he's got on the artist and how good the artist is at just providing their style. You know what I mean? Or putting their spin, their unique spin on whatever they're doing.
It's kind of proof that this is what Remender's always done. Is if you look at all of his independent books, if you look at his time at Marvel, he sort of always played to the art's strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. True. I mean, I'm just gonna call it as
I gotta find an interview. I gotta find an interview with him and see if people are talking to him about that.
Yeah, man.
That's a great question to know how that works. I'm a big fan of that inside baseball shit though,
I am too, man. And I gotta say he plays it really well. I mean, all of his Image stuff has kind of proven that he does that because look at Deadly Class compared to like Load.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Yeah, man. So
moving on. We don't have a preview for this one, but this is Chip Zdarsky's awesome, like immortal horror book with Mike Spicer. It's wonderful. It's fantastic, dude. This is the new story arc. The military is now here, and shit is gonna go fucking crazy. I can't wait.
Oh, it's awesome.
Another book, probably my favorite debut series of the year.
Image.
It's a huge week at Image this week. Almost everything they have is must read. Tony Fleeks and that amazing Trish Forstner art for
it's awesome.
It's like Silence of the Lambs meets a Don Bluth movie, man. The last issue drove my jaw was on the floor. They murder one of the dogs behind the shed. The dude murders one of the dogs behind the shed, and I'm telling you, my jaw was on the fucking floor. This book is brilliant. It deals with trauma in a real world way by using these dogs to tell the story, and
it's brilliant, man.
It's so
it's one of those like only in comic books could something this fun, unique happen, and it just grip you the entire time you read it. It's gripping.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm reading a thriller where I can't stop looking and waiting for the next thing. It's a lot.
Oh, they have the is this the thing? This is the thing cover? No.
Oh no.
This is an homage, a horror movie homage. It's not the thing. That's
it's not the thing. It's
I don't remember. It's bad. It's rad though.
I know I
know it.
recognize that movie poster.
I know,
but
I
can't put a
recognize
name
that.
on it
Here,
right now.
let's search Google for image and see if Google can maybe tell us.
Don't let us
No,
down, Google.
No, it thinks it's the Stray Dogs variant, just like we do.
How dare it think it is what it actually is?
Yeah. Damn you, Google! You're too good. We want what this looks like. Let's see if it's in any of the notes.
Nope.
Man, this is gonna take way too long.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to go with this one, I think.
Horror movie variant. It says it's a horror movie variant.
I know.
Yeah,
man.
I know I've
Hey,
seen
which
that poster,
one?
but I can't place it.
I know that font. I keep looking at the font.
Yeah, dude.
Like, man, I know that from something.
You guys make me want to keep looking.
No,
Here,
man,
here's
just
Twitter.
we
Here's
got to
Twitter.
cut bait on this, unless it's
Yeah.
this
I'm not
one.
doing it. It's this one. It's perfect. I know the Twitter is always knows.
Twitter does always know.
Twitter always knows, man. No, it's not gonna know either.
It's not gonna know.
Oh well.
Twitter.
It
didn't
definitely is a horror movie variant. Man, I wish I could remember. But man, this book is dope. Definitely check it out. It's rad.
know. It is. It's fucking rad.
All right, Stray Dogs Ultra Mega also comes out.
Oh,
That's a
book
fan
is
favorite here. It's a show
fucking
favorite.
awesome. The art is amazing.
Yeah,
It's stupid expensive,
it
but
is.
it's
extra
fucking
big.
beautiful, and it's an epic book. It is an epic book. It is absolutely worth your dollars.
That's cool.
Oh,
and then Walking Dead Deluxe, all the way up to issue 15 already. So, all right, moving on. Dark Horse has basically nothing. They do have Rangers of the Divide, which is something we should at least take a look at. Megan Huang is doing it. It's debut comic series written in illustrated. Dragons, mythical beasts, and sci-fi technology. So, I mean, that's three ingredients that work for me. You know,
you're not wrong.
If the art looks like the cover, it's gonna look good. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a try. Definitely, at least one issue.
Worth it. Yeah, that might be worth a try.
But really nothing else at Dark Horse. They do have a Far Cry book. That's a movie or a video game, and it is gonna be a movie eventually. IDW has some pretty good stuff. They have this Godzilla Monsters and Protectors. This is an all ages read. It's really not for those sorts of fans that we have on this. My Little Pony 97, countdown to issue 100. Sleeping Beauties, back up and going. This is like it's based on a horror novel by Stephen King. Star Trek Year 5 continuing. But we're getting into we got to show this because we showed all of the best of the four.
The Splinter book.
They got the Splinter one. There's also a Casey Jones one that's coming out by the same artist. So it's really cool to have these and put them on the wall. They look really good together.
What color is Casey going to be? Is Casey just going to be white like the hockey mask, I guess?
No, April will be yellow. It's got to be.
I don't know if they're doing an April.
There's no way. If they're doing a Casey,
they have to do
it
in
April.
I know they would have to.
I'm just waiting for Shredder.
April's the biggest character that isn't a turtle or Shredder.
It's true.
So
Everybody knows
they
April
have to
O'Neil.
her.
Everybody knows April O'Neil.
Yellow.
Oh yeah, Casey Jones is yellow.
Yeah, I thought it was yellow. So yeah, that's going to be the sixth one that they do. Yeah, but there is nothing announced for August yet. I think this is the July. Yeah, this is the July book. So I don't think there's nothing announced for August yet. So it might be a Casey Jones or a April O'Neil. We'll see. Now this is really fucked up. I don't know what's going on here. Transformers number 29 and Transformers number 30 are both solicited for the same day. I don't think that is what's actually happening.
I'm sure it's just 29.
Because also there's Transformers Beast Wars number 4 and Transformers Escape number 3. Adam and I got into an argument the other day. We thought Transformers Escape was done. We thought it was over.
Oh,
it's not.
No, it's not. It's taken forever to come out. It's supposed to be a 5-issue miniseries.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been like 2 months since the Transformers book came out. Now they're just dumping them all this week.
It'll be 7 weeks. between books, 7 weeks.
Man.
But yeah, it's like feast or famine.
Why would they
over
do
here.
it like this? Yeah.
I don't know, man. There was some holdup somewhere, but I think I think Diamond is wrong here. I think they're gonna push Transformers number 32 next week or later. At least push it.
I hope.
Even if they do that, that's still 3 of these books coming out in the same week, and that's weird.
That's a lot.
I think what happened is they said, okay, this isn't doing very well. Maybe we need to rethink.
Here we go.
Well, here's the thing. Not only do they now we have 3 books this week, they made a big announcement about 2 new books coming out. All
They're
within the same week.
Yeah, both minis.
So, I'm just gonna say it seems like something was like, okay, we need to have a clear cut direction of where we're going, because I don't think Ruckley is
that
going to be writing
Grimlock book, that Shattered Glass book, those are not clear cut directions.
No.
Not by a long shot.
No, not at all.
The opposite of a clear direction.
Current run needs to end.
I do too. But what would they do? What stories would they tell?
Those 2 stories sound like stopgaps for us to wait till a new relaunch book comes out until they find the writer.
Transformers is still solicited out to I think at least August at this point.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is, but I'm pretty sure they just told him you need to wrap this up.
No, in shops July, issue 33. So we know that's not the last issue.
No, right? I'm sure.
Made a big deal out of it. So maybe you're right. Maybe August will be the end of the Transformers books. I'll be honest. I got that. Yeah, I got that press release from IDW that had the Grimlock book, had the Shattered Glass book, and pushed the Beast Wars book. And the blurb about the ongoing Transformers book was the shortest blurb of all 4 of them. So I don't know if that says anything. Don't read into that. But
hey, man, the Beast Wars book is the only one actually worth reading right now.
The Back to the Future book's dope.
That's a real book.
It's great.
I know. You're not wrong.
It is. It's really good. It's probably my favorite Transformers book in 3 or 4 years, man. It's so great. But this is Escape. The art looks fine. You know, the story has just kind of been meh. So yeah, whatever.
No.
Too much time on that. Although we do get a Josh Burcham Beast Wars cover next week. All right, moving on. Marvel.
Oop, big week.
House of Ideas. Amazing Spider-Man number 66. I love that cover. I'm sorry, I love this cover.
It's a great cover.
This book cover.
It's probably not worth its weight in paper.
Well, they're digging into like a big event coming up. Kindred is still somehow a thing.
See, I don't even know who you're talking about right now. That's how long
Kindred
I've been out of the Spider-Man.
Is this wormy bug guy?
Mum-Ra.
Yeah, he looked like Mum-Ra.
He does. He looks like Mum-Ra.
Yeah. I had an argument with somebody the other day that Mum-Ra was the best villain of the 80s in the 80s cartoon. The best.
Oh,
best one. He kept his secret forever. He was legit scary.
He did keep his secret for like ever.
Until like almost the first full season. Like that was the big reveal.
He actually goes through minions too. He's one of the few, like, he starts over to kill and he does kill Thundercats. I mean, dude.
I feel like for me it's a toss up between Cobra Commander and Skeletor.
Cobra Commander is a failure. He never wins. Okay.
Well, none of these guys like win in the long term.
Mum-Ra wins. Mum-Ra actually wins. And Skeletor's too funny now. He's like, it's
Skeletor
is changed. He's fucking hilarious, dude.
To be fair,
fucking hilarious.
He-Man is earlier in the 80s than Thundercats is.
True. It's true. They had learned a lot. They knew what they could get away with.
And I will say this, Mum-Ra does win most of the fights he's in. It's his guys that lose. The only reason he ever, like, quote unquote, that you have a non-finish is when he's like, "Oh, I'm out of power," and then he just leaves.
But I like how we just like collectively agreed we didn't give a shit about that Spider-Man book. We just started talking about like 80s cartoon villains.
80s cartoon villains.
That's what Nick Spencer has done to that book, man.
Yeah.
Terrible,
now I do give a shit about this book. This book has been good so far.
Yeah, the second issue was a bit too much on the filler for me. A lot of exposition.
It was a big exposition dump.
Even the lead character says, "All right, man, are you fucking done?" You know,
I thought that was a good touch. That made it more bullet to me, you know.
Yeah, no, it
But-
did,
I mean-
but it was a solid. It's still a solid book. Yeah,
It's a
Yeah.
solid book because I'm one of the few people that, for some reason, I feel like I've read every Black Knight story that's ever been written.
because you
And-
probably have.
Because I probably have, and
I
so
want to doubt it.
it did feel like that. Like, oh right, like this is a character like no one gives a shit about. So you kind of
Man, I
do.
love that panel. Holy shit.
Yeah, I love the angle they're
Oh,
taking with this book, where like
gosh.
not only they're like playing up that like it's fucking Black Knight, you know, and then like they're also
Yeah.
doing, but they're also playing up the thing where like he can only really kick ass when he feels terrible about himself, and that's a really
Exactly.
interesting angle to play off of, you know.
Yeah,
Agreed,
it's sort of
agreed.
leaning into like a mental health sort of
Yeah.
thing, you know.
But that's
Yeah.
that's always been a part of his character. So to really, Seisberger is just that he's that comic book reader that's finally
He's
getting to
amazing.
write.
He's
He
amazing.
gives a shit about so many characters no one gives a shit about, and it
Yeah.
shows. Like he cares about what he's doing. That last issue
Oh,
definitely felt
man.
like a conversation a comic book reader having with one another. In terms
As
of
much
like,
as I like, go ahead. As much as I like
Go.
that cover with him and Thor, man, I think this one is a much better
that's
cover.
cool.
That's rad. Yeah.
With the old
Dude, that's-
helmet, are you kidding
That's
me?
Ivan Coella. That's Ivan
Ah,
Coella. He remember when he upped his game
Mhm,
because he had to
mhm.
take over Venom because Stegman was doing the King in Black, dude.
Dude,
Ivan Coella, he's amazing, dude.
that's
Oh
fucking
my gosh, that is so rad.
because that's Masters of Evil Black Knight. That's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
And that's like OG Thor if you're really looking at him. Yeah,
Oh, it is. It is.
yeah, that's a throwback to Black Knight. I think it's like Avengers like 4 where
Dude,
they face off. Dude,
awesome.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
But this one is rad too. I'm not taking anything away from
Mm-mm.
who did
No-
this
no
one?
takeaway.
This Davila. Yeah, Sergio Davila. I mean, that's a
No,
good
no.
cover too.
That's a great
but
cover.
man,
But
that Ivan Coella cover.
no, that other cover's fucking awesome.
Captain America. I'm not reading Captain America.
I am. I feel like we're coming up to Endgame on the run here, so I'm definitely I'm definitely on the ride until it comes to an end here. But
Agreed.
this is one of those books where like I enjoy it, but it's not like knocking my socks off, you know.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna say. It's better than everyone forgets. Like Cap hasn't had the epic runs that we've enjoyed in the last few years forever.
Yeah.
A few years.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
You're
It's
not
been
wrong.
like 10 years since there's
10
been a
years.
good Cap run.
Remember?
It's been a while, dude. It's
Remember
been
was probably the
so-
last.
with Remender's run was
Ruled.
not.
It ruled,
It was
man.
cool. It was
Solaverse?
cool.
Are you kidding me?
See,
Solaverse was just
fucking-
cool, though. It was
What?
just
I was-
cool.
awesome.
I was
love Captain
pretty-
Away's plan.
I was pretty down on Remender at the time because he kept doing these things where he just takes the character out of the 616, you know, just like throws them into some goddamn alternate universe or alternate timeline or
Yeah.
something. And I just feel like, you know, like, he's doing this again. I'm checked out. You know, like, this doesn't really have any stakes then. I'm
That's
checked
fair.
out. You know?
Yeah.
That's
What do you think
because
about? Oh, go
He
ahead.
loves to kill people.
Yeah.
He
no,
does.
They
And
don't let
that's
him do
also
that.
that was also
It's
part
also
of my
a
problem
problem.
with it at a time. Like I can
Yeah.
only watch you nuke a city so many times, Rick Remender.
This is true.
You do
This
it
is true.
every damn
every
comic run
damn
you
time.
do.
Yeah.
This is true.
What do you think about the new Black Panther writer, John Ridley, is taking that book over in August?
Fucking
Actually, this is
stoked.
my first time hearing about it. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's-
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
I'm
fucking
very
awesome.
excited,
I'm
very
so excited.
Yeah. What else we got? Champions number 7. This is starting a new arc, I believe. With I think Danny Lore's still on this book. Yeah.
mhm.
And Luciano Vecchio. I don't know. But Vecchio got a great cover for that Pride variant, man. You seen
Yeah.
the Pride border
Mhm.
variant? Oh, with that new character,
cool.
Somnu or whatever.
Yeah.
That's looking good. So, yeah, Champions is good.
It's
Daredevil.
solid. Stoked.
I'm kind of falling off of this book. It's still great. It's still,
it's
a
great.
lot of fun, but King in Black really slowed it down. And then
I think it's about to pick right back up.
it's not speeding back up as fast as I want it to, man. It should have hit the ground running after
You
this.
gotta wait. You gotta wait. Well, because now he's building Elektra. As
Fuck
Daredevil.
that. We know who Elektra is.
I
Why
know.
do we have to?
Because
Why do we
because
care?
Because this is Matt's legacy that she's
Fuck
taking on.
that. I don't care.
I like the
I'm
complex.
losing interest. I'm losing interest.
I feel like Electra's a hard character to get right.
She
Like,
It is. She
It
is,
is.
dude.
That's why he's like, I don't want to fuck this up though.
Upcoming Reptile Brink of Extinction. Reptile is one of those characters you either know who he is or you've never heard of him ever. He's a cool character. He's got a weird power. It's a unique power.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
the book itself looks fun, but I was
Mhm.
surprised when they announced it because Reptile had been like out of circulation for like a decade. I don't think they've been doing anything with him since Avengers Academy, as far as I know.
I was just gonna say that. I think the last time I saw him was Avengers Academy.
He showed up in. He showed up in something recently. No, it was a King in Black tie-in.
Oh yeah,
Spider-Man. He was in that.
Right. He was in that.
Okay. It was okay.
Yeah.
But my first appearance. I actually own the first appearance of this character. It happened in like an Initiative one shot.
Yeah.
It shot up by 200% just on the announcement of that new book coming out.
That's crazy.
So it's insane, man. So here we go. Here's Fantastic Four Life Story. This is probably my number one pick of the week this week because it's Mark Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Russell knows how to inject real world awesomeness into his books, and I think this is going to be.
I think it's going to be fucking awesome.
I think it's going to be awesome, dude.
I mean,
it's going to be amazing.
Spider-Man, of course, you do because he's like the iconic Marvel character, and yeah, he has had all these really distinct like phases as he would move through the decades. But I think that this could work even better in the sense that like the Fantastic Four is steeped in history the way no other
Marvel book. They were the first book to appear with the Marvel imprint. They were the first book that when Stan Lee got the green light by Timeless to start his own imprint, Fantastic Four issue 1 was the first thing he ever did. And so with them finally getting the rights back to the characters, they finally feel like they could do some worthwhile shit. And with all the history of the characters, this is really something you could do to talk to just people who don't know stuff about the 60s even. Like, this is a great way to have
and that's, you say that, but this is also a good book to give to people who have never read FF before.
Agreed.
Sure, yeah. I mean, the FF created the Marvel Universe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in those pages, we were introduced to the Silver Surfer, Galactus, Black Panther, the Inhumans, the Skrulls.
Kang, I think, appeared in there.
Was Kang there or was Kang Avengers? Well, obviously,
Kang might be in Avengers. Kang may be in Avengers, guys.
Oh, Kang was Avengers. But we got, the negative
Did they eventually
zone.
establish that he's like Reed's like great descendant or whatever?
Yeah, it's something weird, dude. It's something weird.
Nathan Richards.
Kang is so fucking fucked up. That's why when they announced that book, the definitive origin of Kang, I'm like, oh, you're full of shit, Marvel.
Oh, whatever.
There is no definitive origin of Kang. That's the beauty of Kang.
But yeah, this should be a lot of people's radar, I think. I think it's going to be very good.
I think so, too. Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes collection. Amazing run. Amazing run. The Tradmore art on this is so kinetic and oh my gosh, it's so good. It's one of the prides of my collections having this entire, Ghost Rider run because it is like 25 issues or whatever. I love it. I go back to it quite a lot.
As is often with the trades that we look at on here, if you don't already have it, this one is worth getting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very good. Heroes Reborn number 3. We got the Blur, we got Jason Aaron, we got Ed McGuinness, and who else is helping him on this one? Oh yeah, Federico Vicentini, whose art is I think it looks like Simone DeMayo's art.
It does.
From they only find them when they're dead, and he did a Champions run a while back. Oh man, this is gonna be cool. I'm enjoying this event. I'm enjoying it.
I love this event, man. I love this event.
I am loving this event way more than I thought I would, and I thought I was gonna like it,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Between all the the homages to DC and what we think is like some deeper meaning, but it's hard to say right now.
Dude, we talked about it on the Comic Book Bullies last night too.
We
weren't sure.
You basically repeated everything we had said the night before.
Yeah,
but hey.
It's awesome. Awesome.
Pete Momoko,
love that cover. That's great.
Stormbreaker variant with Ghost Rider. That's really cool, dude.
But so I can't wait to see why Blur is a huge piece of shit. Like Hyperion is actually a huge piece of shit.
think this event has over-delivered in terms
And it's
of
only 2 issues in.
it's only
Well,
2
and
issues
and
in.
2 tie-ins and 2
And the
tie-ins.
Those
tie-ins,
tie-ins were great.
were fucking great.
The thing
The
about
tie-ins were
tie-ins,
ideal tie-ins. They enhanced the story.
They
they don't just enhance it. I think they almost change it. They add a different context. Like if you just read Heroes Reborn #2, you think Peter Parker and Hyperion are buddies.
Yeah.
If you read that Peter Parker Shutterbug, though, he's like, no, I fucking hate that guy, and he should. He murdered his aunt.
Yeah.
I would admit we're only a few issues in, and I compare it already to Secret Wars in terms of the tie-ins enhance your enjoyment of the story.
Sure.
The story itself is fucking good.
I'm glad there aren't that many
stories around it, exactly.
No.
But
And
they
the
don't need to be.
1602 tie-in did not enhance Secret Wars at all. Okay.
But a lot of
As
the
much-
tie-ins.
As much as I love Secret Wars, I am glad that we're not getting like the
we don't need
cascade of tie-ins here, because that is overwhelming.
It was so hard to figure
Most
out.
of them were really good, but you gotta pick and choose when they're throwing.
But
that
like
many
only
in
5 of them were integral to other things that were going on, and not that that's a bad thing, but it's difficult to pick and choose what you know.
Still better batch than Convergence.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck Convergence. I was just joking about that earlier.
But like tying it back to this though, I am glad that they are keeping it relatively limited. And I heard you say they were bouncing back Magneto and the Mutant Force until next week, right?
They are. So there's going to be 4 Heroes Reborn titles next week. Heroes Reborn 4, Mutant Force. I think the Young Squadron is mixed in there. I don't remember. There's a lot of shit. Oh no, the Spider-Gwen.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
isn't Spider-Gwen like the Nighthawk tie-in? Like,
she's Batgirl.
She's Batgirl.
Yeah,
Batgirl. Awesome that she's Batgirl.
I mean,
that's great.
The shade they are throwing is
amazing.
Masterful. It really is.
It is brilliant shade.
Immortal Hulk. We were talking about this last week, or maybe the week before, that Al Ewing has earned so much clout at Marvel Comics because of, mostly in part, to his Immortal Hulk run. This is actually one of his, though. These tie-ins have not been by him. Not tie-ins, I guess. One-shot, spin-off one-shots.
One-shots.
Yeah.
Have been from other creators, but he's on this now.
I
that Green Door variant. Oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
That is beautiful. But I have been checking out the ones that he himself has been doing, so I think I will look into this one as well.
Nice. This looks like it's going way back. Almost 10,000 BCE.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
This is so cool. Man, this fucking Al Ewing, man.
That is breathtaking artwork, too.
It is awesome. Very good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Dude, that looks so cool.
It wouldn't be Immortal Hulk if there wasn't body horror in it,
Oh, it looks so good.
Oh, it's awesome.
That looks so good,
awesome.
dude.
This book's gonna be a lot of fun.
This looks sick as hell. I'm definitely looking forward to this.
The art on this it just says more. It looks like Juan Ferreira is doing most of the art, and that matches, with what we've seen. Did it not have a credits page? No, it did not have a credits page.
What does it say on the cover, though? We can see that at least. Does it just say more again?
Ewing, Packnadell, Vaughn, Ferreira. It can't be Brian K. Vaughn. I don't think he spells it with 2 A's. I think it's just GN. I don't know.
It's Brian K. If it was Brian K. Vaughn, it would be all over the goddamn cover.
David Vaughn.
It's David Vaughn. David Vaughn doing it. So makes his Marvel debut.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
So yeah, that's gonna be dope. It's gonna be sick. Ron Lim also gets a variant cover for that
that's
one
cool.
shot. It's not bad. It's not as good as that Green Door one by DeCall.
No.
Oh, that's not bad, but
that's not bad.
It's not bad, but that Green Door, that's one of the best covers I've seen in a while.
That's an awesome cover.
Gorgeous. Kazar is getting an omnibus, which is freaking ridiculously stupid in my opinion. Kazar is okay.
I mean,
I guess
it's fine.
It's Tarzan, but a little more
Tarzan with Conan.
Yeah, Conan.
Yeah. Mighty Valkyries again with some of the best art in comics today going on in this.
Yeah, man.
What's his name? Gronbeck.
I think the artist is Braithwaite, right?
Oh, no, this is that Grönbeck with the weird.
I thought he was the writer.
Oh wait, maybe. Oh man, what did I do?
What'd you do?
Is it Doug Brathwaite? No, it's Erica de Urso and Matea de Ayulis. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
It's mostly Matea de Ayulis on the art. Come on now, load up. We were looking at that beautiful work.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's very well done, dude. I love
beautiful.
that stuff. And the first issue was entertaining. It was a fun time bouncing between Valkyrie and Loki. It was good.
I liked it.
So we'll get that. What else we got? Runaways number 36. I'm not really. Oh, here's a Shang-Chi.
Oh, yep, Shang-Chi number 1. I'm definitely getting
this is the third Shang-Chi book kind of that we had. There was a book that came out that was that was a mini series.
It was a mini
and then Jean Lewin Yang did a one shot. And Marvel was like, nope, that one shot is too damn good. We're giving you another series. And here it is. And it looks great. It's going to be Shang-Chi fighting every damn body.
I can't wait.
His first issue, I think he's going up against Spider-Man.
I mean, this book exists because they're upping Shang-Chi's profile before his movie comes out. But if we can get some good shit out of that, then hey, that is.
I'm all for it.
I'm all
for it. They got the right writer for it.
Yeah, man. He's got 2 books coming out simultaneously now, and I don't think he's ever had that before.
No, I don't think he's ever had that before. I think he's only ever
had 2 books. He's got Batman, Superman at DC, and now he's got Shang-Chi over here.
Yeah, and he's doing the Unforgivable. He's doing a Marvel book and a DC book, and those are
you're not allowed to do that, Gene.
No, fuck him.
This is a fun Michael Cho variant here.
Oh, that's a cool variant.
Yeah, very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
I love the Spider-Man blowing up in the background. It almost reminds you of those old, where they were adding exploitation elements to the scenes, like real quick cuts and stupid, animations and shit in the back.
It does have a kung fu movie poster vibe to it.
Yeah,
it does. The villain's face in the background. I dig it.
Yeah.
Superlog has a variant cover. He's like an online guy. Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 12, The War of the Bounty Hunters Prelude.
I mean, anyone who is in there for the long haul, God bless them, because there were like 60 fucking books in that checklist.
Eli's on it. He said he's getting them all. He loves
good
Star
for
Wars
him.
Stuff. Yeah, that's what I said. Good for you, man.
I mean, I hope he enjoys it, but like, I can't imagine. Like,
it's good.
That would be like if you picked up all the Secret Wars tie-ins,
Oh man. I picked up all the Civil War tie-ins when that came out, but yeah, I couldn't.
I did too.
Yeah,
I would never do it again. Ooh.
That was back when we didn't know better because Civil War was like starting
the first big event, right?
Yeah.
Star Wars High Republic is getting some second printings, some 4th and 3rd printings.
Wow,
3rd, 4th, and 5th.
good
Yeah,
for them.
Good for them.
Star
I mean,
Wars.
It's Star Wars gonna sell, yeah.
True though.
Ultraman.
Dude, if you want to read an Ultraman book, read Ultra Mega and fuck off.
Yeah. And finally, the books I've been looking forward to.
Get us some more of that Mutant Jesus stuff.
Yep, these are the only 2 X books coming out this week. It's just another few. I think it's one more week.
I love that cover.
Oh, dude,
it's awesome.
I like this. Yeah, I like this shit too. This one too.
I like the other one better, but this one's cool too.
Yeah. But one more week of X books before we get into the Hellfire Gala. So
can't wait.
But yeah, that cover is rad.
Oh, Christian Ward,
man.
That's fucking cool, man.
Love Christian Ward so much. And Wolverine number 12, Ben Percy's really captured Logan. He's getting back into the Dracula shit, but again, this is all going to be put on pause as he goes to the Hellfire Gala. So
yeah,
technically, this has been just one long arc of Wolverine partying and fighting vampires.
Yeah, this has been a fun arc.
Wolverine does well. Wolverine loves to party. Wolverine loves to get drunk, man. And then he loves to kill the shit out of everything.
I don't know that Wolverine likes to party. He likes to go like sad drink, He likes to
party.
What's the difference?
Man, Patch used to hang out in a tuxedo.
Yeah, Patch was a partier.
I just feel like Wolverine's ideal night out drinking is him staring morosely at the wall in front of him while he sits at a bar, just like pounding him down,
Hey man, Patch
brooding-
used to
brooding
drink
at the bar.
martinis like James Bond did.
Yeah, but
Patch
that's a
did,
character that he's playing, you know?
I
Yeah.
know. Patch.
So yeah, there's your Marvel books. A lot of good stuff from Marvel this week,
Yeah.
man. So moving on, Dynamite doesn't really have anything. Sacred 6 and just way too many variants. Sony Universal and the same damn thing, way too many variants. And
Man, they're just trying, guys.
They gotta
and
throw out
Vengeance-
those convention variants, man.
right. And Vengeance of Vampirella number 18, also with like 4 variants. So Boom Studios has reprints of Berserker. It's a huge hit. Everyone's enjoying it. Jim
People love
Henson's
Keanu,
story-
man.
Yeah, we
Love
get
Keanu.
this is the best Peach from Moko cover of the week right here. It's for Jim Henson Storyteller Tricksters number 3, and it's crazy cool, man. I love this so much. It's just weird how much I love this because I shouldn't. It's way off, but it's got this style to it, man.
Yeah.
That,
Like I think it's even a little off center, like the frame there. Like just a
yeah,
little
it's
bit. But
there's
it
all
works.
kinds of things wrong with it, but yeah, it just works.
I mean,
so
it's
well.
purposefully surreal, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah. There's also a Pendergrass cover for that, which they're really going. Boom's really going all out with these Tricksters covers, and this one's cool too, man.
Oh, that one's
That's just
fucking
really
bad.
awesome. I don't get it. I hate this book. I don't hate it. I'm indifferent to it. You know, who cares? But man, those covers are rad. I'd really like to own them just to have those. Luna number 4, Maria Lovett's book.
I noticed
Also
Lumberjanes trade up there. Anyone who's never read Lumberjanes, it is pretty good. I mean, it's definitely worth checking out.
It is fun. And it's sort of more of an all ages thing. It's something you can share with your kid, and it's stuff in there that's
Does
worth
Noelle
talking about.
Stevenson still write this?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's all. Yeah.
I think it's soon.
Well, no, look,
no.
Shannon Waters and Cat Lay.
Well,
So maybe not.
Stevenson, I think, is working on the animated series now. She just wrapped up doing She-Ra because that's what.
Yes.
Noelle Stevenson's a great writer, but I am glad to see that this book has kind of like survived past her. You know, that's a cool thing to see. You know.
Yeah, totally.
Many Deaths of Layla Starr's getting a lot of buzz. I haven't read the first issue. Orcs number 4 is fun. It's sort of an all ages fantasy book. Power Rangers 7.
It's fucking awesome.
Are we gonna get our blank sketch variant? Yes.
Yep. And it's white, of course.
And it's white, just like we said. Just like
we've gotten through all the Ranger
number
colors
8
now,
is
right?
gonna be. Well, I don't know. There's no colors left. 8's all you
Well,
get, right?
No. Different Ranger teams have had different extra.
Well,
colors.
this is all the ones from Mighty Morphin, correct?
Yeah, that's true. This is already established Ranger color. Oh, they do have a teal Ranger now, so it could be one of the like teal, like sea blue.
Place your
Rangers.
bets on what the 8th Power Ranger color will be. Jules has teal.
I have teal.
I mean, I can just imagine they're in a fight. Okay, we're gonna have the teal Ranger.
So
hit
that
the flank.
Teal Ranger
So
actually
lame.
goes by their element. They're like the Ice Ranger.
Oh, that's dope. Actually,
So
that's pretty cool.
yeah. How they explain the original red, black, and yellow Ranger getting replaced is they become elemental Rangers and they leave Earth to go find missing pieces of the morphing grid.
Dude, you are ripping us into the deep end of Power Rangers lore, and we are not ready for it.
No, dude, that book has gotten way more intense than I thought it was ever going to.
We only find them when they're dead. Finally back after the first arc.
Yes.
Al Ewing and the amazing Simone DeMeo. 50-year time jump.
It's awesome.
From the first arc.
That's what the first arc felt like it was going to be.
It did. It felt like I was setting up a whole lot.
It was world building. It was giving you the politics and how getting used to the terminology. And I feel like this is where the story is gonna go.
Yeah, this is gorgeous, though.
Oh,
I love the art,
beautiful
dude.
book.
It reminds me of like
Titan AE. Go ahead and
Titan
say it.
AE, man. Dude, Titan AE.
It's that fucking sci-fi Bluth art, man. It's fucking awesome.
I love Titan AE so much.
I do too, man. This is what you wish it was, though. As great as Titan AE is, this is the movie you thought you were going to see.
Well, it was basic. You know, it was a kids movie. They weren't trying to do any like anime shit in that. You know, they weren't trying
No,
to tell those stories.
That's why this fucking book rules.
I want to
We're
show
gonna
up this
take that.
Tony Infante cover because it's rad.
Ooh, it is rad.
That looks really cool. It's almost like a stained glass window effect, you know,
Yeah.
going on. But that's it from Boom. Everything else, again, you see something, say something, and we'll talk about it. Luis hanging out. Hey, man, sorry I missed you. It was Secret Empire where I got all the tie-ins. Yeah, sorry about that.
I liked Secret Empire though. The main series.
I have nothing nice to say about Secret Empire.
Yeah, that's
the
fair.
Hail Hydra,
So I'm just
Captain
gonna let it
America.
go.
Yeah, I did. I
Hail
liked it.
Hydra, Captain America.
Yeah, Hail Hydra, Captain America. I liked it.
Uh,
I like the way how it was everyone. I like the way I think it was it Black Widow who was telling the story about how we couldn't believe Cap betrayed us the whole fucking time. I like the way it was told. I should say
It was all right. I think it would have read better if they didn't change it. You know, they changed it.
Yeah, they changed.
After the first issue came out and and everybody hated it, they changed the ending.
I know,
I
so
think
ridiculous.
Nick Spencer should have been given the leeway to do what he wanted to do, and there would have been an opportunity to talk about politics in a real world way by making Captain America do what he did, but it kind of ruined it.
I mean, let's be honest, the fans kind of ruined that whole run because
now
that's all anyone could talk about is what happened.
This Hail Hydra.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think making Cap a Nazi is a good idea under any circumstances.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong, but he wasn't making Cap a Nazi. It was very metaphorical in that, like, people use, like, the Punisher, for instance, for things that the Punisher was never intended to.
Yes.
Somebody turned Captain America into a Nazi. I feel like people kept missing that point. This was a symbol that people knew to be right and true, and was now being used and abused for someone else's story, for someone else's propaganda.
And I was reading Captain America as it was like going back and telling his history as it was changed by it was the Cosmic Cube, but it was a girl, whatever they called her, Quibbit or whatever. It's worth a reread, maybe
I reread it and I totally get it. It was like
modern
sometimes
eyes.
People take tools and symbols that were once meant one thing. The swastika, right? It's actually the Buddhist symbol for peace.
Exactly.
Just reversed and turned on its side.
Sure.
So when you see the Buddhist symbol for peace, typically you think
Taylor's not a Buddhist, okay?
Right.
He loves Captain America.
know that is something, but it's also true though that the Nazis have effectively ruined that for everyone. In that context, doesn't really matter anymore.
Right, exactly.
And that
was kind of the point of the story. Is here's Captain America, Steve Rogers.
It's kind of interesting. This is a real tangent, but One Piece actually was using the original Buddhist iconography for one of the pirate flags one time, but they had to change the shit out of that when it got sent stateside because it doesn't hit the same way in Eastern markets as it does in Western markets.
Wow.
Yeah, there's actually also Naruto. One of the characters has the Buddhist symbol for peace tattooed on his forehead. And when they aired in America, they had to change the symbol completely because it's a swastika effectively facing the other direction.
Yeah.
And they're like, you can't put swastikas on TV in America. And they're like, it's not a swastika.
And they're like, well, in America it is. Okay.
I mean,
it is in America.
That's a shitty attitude to have, but it's also not wrong because a lot of people
it's technically a kid's show, effectively.
Yeah. People don't recognize that, like, oh, it's going the opposite direction. You know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Everything else.
All right. All this stuff. Sure. Back to it.
Yeah. Autumnal, Black Friday, second printing, Blade Runner, Bite Size is getting collected. Second printing of By the Horns. Man, there's just not much. Cimmerion. What is this?
Conan without Conan.
Conan without Conan.
It's still Conan. We just can't call him that.
Crossed again. Just
don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. Dan the Unharmable again.
I mean, if you want to watch someone getting beaten to death with a horse cock, that's on you, man.
It's way. I mean, that's one of the more tame things that happens in this series.
That's
I know.
Part of that
I was trying to let him off easy here, but
it's so. I don't even want to say it's bad. It's really good at what it's trying to do, but what it's trying to do is the worst thing ever. You know, it's hard to.
I couldn't watch a zombie movie for like a month or two after I read Cross.
Man.
I just couldn't do it.
Devil's Dominion is okay. Engine Word has been, getting a lot of buzz. I haven't read it. I Walk with Monsters is cool. I haven't read but the first 2 issues of that. I need to catch up. Narcopolis is actually getting a sketch variant. Cool. This book's been out for like 15 years. Narcopolis.
That's kind of weird that they're just like, oh, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, I think I have that in issues.
I wonder if this is a let's keep the rights thing then.
Yeah, possibly. That's probably what it is.
Yeah. Nottingham #3 is like a really brutal retelling of Robin Hood. It's been pretty good. Red Room is a debut of. This is Ed Pisker's new book. Ed Pisker did the X-Men Grand Design. He also did a book called Transformers G.I. Joe, which was quite good. He's got a very unique art style. And yeah, this is his new book. It's on Fantagraphics, I think.
Oh, okay. I might check this out.
There you go. Yeah, I might check it out too.
Yeah, I'm into weird books like that.
Yeah, Red Rover Charlie.
I'm surprised Marvel didn't lock down Red Room before somebody else could use it, though.
Dude, I know, right?
I was just thinking that, though.
You know?
That is strange.
Redemption #4, AWA's book going out right now. That's it, man. I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Strange Attractors, it's alive. People enjoy that. Nope. That's it. All right, those are all the books dropping this week. So there you go, guys. What are you thinking? What are you looking forward to?
I'm definitely locked in for Heroes Reborn until this whole thing is over. I've been locked into anything Immortal Hulk that was written by Al Ewing for quite a while now. So those are probably the tops of my list. Oh, and Fantastic Four Life Story looks pretty damn cool.
Yeah, Fantastic Four Life Story is up there for me. Nightwing, of course,
for sure,
is up there.
That is far and away the DC thing I'm looking forward to.
Like the only DC book I'm looking forward to.
It's not a hard contest to win, but it is win that contest.
Bunch of fucking Transformers books coming out this week. Way of X is gonna be dope. And Shang-Chi, man. Shang-Chi.
I was just gonna say that Shang-Chi, Ultra Mega, Stray Dogs.
Oh man. I didn't even get to the Image stuff. There's so much good Image. Radiant Black, Scumbag, Stillwater, Stray Dogs. Dude, we didn't even talk about it. The newest volume of Sunstone comes out this week. Volume 7 of Sunstone, which is the most sex positive book I've ever read. I love it. It makes me feel good every time I'm feeling down. If I open up Sunstone, I feel better by the end.
I'm surprised by how much like the legs that book has shown. It's been going a lot longer than I thought it would have.
Well, Cedric's giving away the first 6 volumes for free now. He just gives them away. He's like, I made more money off this than I ever thought I would make. Here, it's free advertising for the next volume.
Yeah, that's what he does. Does it like every volume too?
Well, and he knows that people are going to buy the paper books because that's just how damn good he is at putting a product together, man. He's just so great.
He is one of the best artists working today, easily.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I think he's done doing Big 2 work, man. I think he's just going to do.
He's going to go the way that Mark Silvestri went in terms of.
It's hard to blame him.
Yeah, man.
Especially if he's bringing in that bread, man. I mean, more power to him.
Yeah. Cool, everybody. Thanks for listening. Go to outrightgeekery.com. We have links there to everything we've got going on. Check out the comic book bullies from yesterday. I was on there, so it's
a good time.
A little less quality, but hey.
4 out of 5 of the panelists did a good job. Let's just say that.
The white guy was the minority finally on one of those fucking shows.
It's about damn time. About damn time.
So keep coming back here. We got our Monday show. We got our Sunday show. This is usually the Monday show, the one we're doing now. But next Tuesday we got top five comic book events. That's going to be a blast.
It's going to be so much fun.
Come by and check on that Tuesday. Big Willie's interviewing all kinds of people throughout the week. So I'm pretty sure the other day he had double booked, told 2 different people the same time. So he just had them both on the same hour. Like these
That's
two fuckers
awesome.
didn't know each other, but they both came on at the same hour to talk about their books, right? So
That's awesome.
I know he's always
kinda
pulling that
awesome,
shit
though.
up. He's like, oh, we'll
Let's
both
do
all
it.
hang out. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Most of all, thanks to these jokers for hanging out with this joker.
This guy.
We're gonna do it next time.
Same geek time, same geek channel.
He was ready for you this time.
He was, man. He's all about it this time.
Don't fuck with me, Gomer.